Welcome, welcome, welcome to the call. We want to thank you guys for being here this morning. Thank you for being here. We have today, this morning, um, our branding and mobile marketing section with our next level marketers. We want to give you guys a little something to actually help you grow your business. My name is Sam Warren Nix. I code myself as team leader of Team 30K, next level marketer, and in partnership with Paid Daily Lifestyle, my partner Ramon Escalera. And my mission is just to help people, teach people to grow and become more efficient marketers on the internet. And by way of Opportunity Launch, I have been able to do that. And Opportunity Launch is our program that we use as a staple to grow and catapult our business and market it more effective. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on my partner, one of my partners, many partners I have, Miss Renita. Miss Renita, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Thank you. Well, since I don't see Donna on here, I will just go ahead and start my branding uh, part of it. So she's in Oklahoma, and she didn't know whether her um, she'd be able to get on or not. So we'll just kind of go from there. So today we're going to be talking about branding, and today you are your brand. So I'll just enlarge this so you all can see it better. And my computer is being a little slow today, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, maybe. All right, well, that didn't work. Okay, I'll just go down here. Thank goodness I do have a backup here. Hopefully. Boy, this is really slow now. Let's see if there's something I can close. Next level. Huh. Don't tell me my computer has decided to log up. Oh, man. Okay. I'm sorry about this. You guys, if you want to talk about something else, and I'll.
Yes, actually, if you don't
Okay.
mind, I just want to talk about yesterday we had a couple of questions about the
Oh,
matrices of.
there we go.
Oh, you're all set? Never mind.
Yeah.
Rita, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So can you see my screen all right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks fabulous. Looks fabulous.
Great.
Okay, great. I got to move this over so I can see it. Okay. So today you are your brand, and we're going to be talking a little bit about how your brand will communicate your values and give you the authoritative presence that you will be developing. And also, your brand is what your prospect thinks about when they hear your name. And you also need to understand who you are and what you want to accomplish with your brand. Okay, so your brand isn't just your logo, it's also your reputation. So I decided to go with the Rolls Royce because we know what their logo is, but they also have a very elite type of reputation. Our branding, as I said, will attract or communicate with your audience. I thought this picture of this baby, I just felt that he's really communicating with his eyes and his mouth, and he's also attracting all of us to him. And that's what we want to do with our audience. So here again, branding communicates your values. It gives you an authoritative presence, and your branding is what people think about when they hear your name. And we are all CEOs of our own company, me incorporated. To be in the business today, our most important job is to be head marketer of a brand called You. And this was inspired by Tom Peter, who's a management expert and author. And your personal brand is all about you and what you want to be known for. So when we consider our brand, we really want to sit down and study what it is that we want people to know us for. So I'm going to take you in a little different way. Usually we talk about our mission statement for our brand. I think I did that before, but this week as I was studying this, I found something different, and I thought this really kind of added a little different twist to it and didn't make it so complicated. So steps for your brand. Number one, you want to develop your brand mantra. Number two, you want to have a unique value. Three, of course, a quality logo. And that doesn't have to be a picture or anything, even though it is your picture. If it's your hair color, your glasses, whatever the case. But it can also be as simple as your signature. How you want your name wrote and everything. And there's places I found, if you go into, now I can't remember what the name of that was, but you can find free fonts that you can go in and look and see what different types of fonts you want for your signature. Also, professional website or blog, and that I won't talk about today because I feel that as members of Opportunity Launch, we have our professional websites with our capture pages, and now we are, those of us that have bought our blogs, we're going to be getting our blog. And to me, I think these are even more than professional. So that's kind of where I stand on that. Okay, so what is a brand mantra? A brand mantra is a quick, simple, and memorable statement describing who you are and what you have to offer. So, who are you and what do you have to offer? So, as my brand mantra, I've been saying I'm a stay-at-home grandma, but this week I went to Toastmasters and we had a visitor. And so, of course, we all introduced ourselves to her. And so when I introduced myself, I said, I'm a stay-at-home grandma, but I'm also an internet network marketer. So it can be just as simple as that. It describes that I've always been stay-at-home, I'm a grandma. Those are two important things for me, but also now the most important thing that's coming up, or after being a grandma, is being an internet network marketer. So some of the ones you might recognize is FedEx is peace of mind. Disney is fun family entertainment. So those are some examples that you can use for making your brand mantra. So there's two steps to creating a brand mantra. You want to determine your emotional appeal and your description. So for your emotional appeal, For starters, think broadly about your personality and how it affects the experience someone will have with you. Are you insanely organized? Do people love working with you for your killer sense of humor? Uh, so those are just some examples. And then questions that you can ask to help you find that is, how do I make people feel? How do people benefit by working with me? And what words do others use to describe me? So those are some of the questions you can ask yourself. And you might consider, taking those questions and just sitting down with a notebook and pen and asking yourself those questions and just kind of write a little bit about how do you make people feel. And, if nothing else, ask somebody else to tell you how they feel when you're around them. The next question is determine your description. So have some of the descriptive questions that you can ask is, what field or industry am I in? So that one, most of us, I think we could answer as internet marketers. This next one is, what are the words I would use to describe my work? So that would be, what you want to use. Do like Ramon, he's a very creative person, and he does very good with creating images and also emails. So he's a great emailer, I would say. Who is my target audience? And there again, I think most of us can say marketers. Now you can define that down a little more. Maybe health marketers of health products, or marketers of whatever your field might be that you're going with. So you might want to define that a little more than just internet marketers or marketers of all kinds. Okay. So then we get into personal branding, and personal branding is a leadership requirement. We're not into self-promotion. We're going to be leaders, and so we want to be good leaders with that. So personal branding is about leadership. It's about making a full-time commitment to your journey of defining yourself, and it represents the value you can consistently deliver. So developing your personal brand is essential for the advancement of your career and development as a leader. So what you are capable of delivering to the relationship with you and or by being associated with your work and industry you serve. So you want to be sure and develop that relationship with you and the people you are going to be representing. So here's a question for you. Have you defined your personal brand? And are you consistently living your personal brand every day? And that's where this commitment comes in. We and consistently deliver your value to people. And this is where people get into trouble. Based on a survey, less than 15% of people have truly defined their personal brand, and less than 5% are living it consistently at work each and every day. It can be extremely challenging, and it requires a tremendous amount of self-awareness, action, and accountability. So what is a personal brand? A personal brand is the total experience of someone having a relationship with who you are and what you represent as an individual, as a leader. Think about what that means to you. Let it simmer. Ask yourself, and then ask a close friend, what is the total experience of having a relationship with you like? And then write down 5 things you expect others to experience, and have your close friend do the same. And that's, serving your community as well as serving the people online. Personal branding is about making a full-time commitment to the journey of defining yourself as a leader and how this will shape the manner in which you serve others. So get to know what your intentions are and what are you capable of delivering. So view your personal brand as a trademark. Let's see. Okay, I thought I had something there about that. But view your brand as a trademark, an asset that, oh yeah, I do. Okay, this might be where I got my slides mixed up. So a personal brand is the total experience of someone having a relationship with who you are and what you represent as an individual, as a leader. And personal branding is a powerful leadership enabler. Okay, here's where we're at. Your personal brand is your trademark, an asset that you protect while molding and shaping it. So every time you're in a meeting, at a conference, networking reception, or other events, you should be mindful of what others are experiencing about you and what you want others to experience about you. Each of these engagements is similar to a job interview. Expect in these cases you are being evaluated by your peers. Those who know how to live and manage their personal brand will earn their respect in any situation. At first, this is a bit challenging. However, when you start to see yourself living through the lens of a brand, your perspective will change and you will become more mindful about how you approach the personal brand you are trying to define and aiming to live. So here you can see, they use different fonts for their branding. Having a personal brand is a leadership requirement. You can create a greater impact. You will find yourself advancing much quicker. So by having your personal brand, you'll become a more authentic leader that can create a greater overall impact. So personal branding is no longer an option. It's a powerful leadership enabler. Yeah, I did have my slides turned around there. Branding is rooted in authenticity. That means you need to know yourself, really know yourself before you can start building your brand. If you start expressing your brand through marketing materials and social media before you are clear about what your unique promise of value is and who needs to hear your message, you will waste your time and effort. So getting clear on your brand requires focus, introspection, and uncensored external feedback. The process won't be effective unless you center your research around core elements of your brand. To help you get started, I share here some key personal branding topics, along with powerful questions to ask yourself, or in some cases to use as part of gathering feedback about you. So we're going to start with passion. So learn what topics you can talk about endlessly. So if your way to figure this one out is if you're talking to a friend or something and you find yourself, the topic that you're on, that you could talk endlessly about it, there's a topic for you. So you might have even a couple of those. Another one is, what is your superpowers? What do you enjoy doing the most? So what are your superpowers? And those are things you do better than anybody else. And what are your values? These are your operating principles. And your values, they impact how you feel, behave, and react. When you're living in alignment with your most important values, you are energized, confident, and available to others. When you aren't, you create a drag on your energy. The first step in aligning your values is knowing what they are and what gets in the way of being able to live in full alignment with them. Here are some questions, and I didn't put those in a slide, that you can ask to define your values. What are your top 3 pet peeves? And what situation makes you feel angriest or most annoyed? So in summary, we talked about branding is more than a logo. Branding is you being the CEO, and you need to make yourself a brand mantra, just a short definition of you, and start asking the questions of, who are you? And become familiar with who you are, and also uh, what other people, how they feel when they're around you. And you'll be putting yourself in a leadership position when you start branding yourself and following that brand, keeping those perspectives in your sights at all times. So sometimes, to go back with the leadership role, sometimes that kind of scares us. So I decided to come up with a question that we could ask ourselves. Now, you can probably come up with a better question than I did, but this will get you started. And the best thing to do to maybe get us out of the funk of, being fearful of, you know, branding ourselves or being put in a leadership position, is just by asking a simple question. So the question I came up with today was, what awesome leadership skills do I have that can bring the people to me that are looking for the products and services I have to share with them? So that is the end of my presentation, and I just want to thank you guys for listening and being a part of this leadership program that we have going on. I've never felt myself as a leader, but each day more and more things are coming to surface that I'm I'm finding myself to be more what do I want to say? Just more relaxed with it, and like I'm in more control
More
of
creative,
what I'm doing.
more assertive.
Yeah, more creative, yes, all of
Assertive.
those.
You're taking action. You're doing. Yeah, I see the difference. Hey, we thank you from everybody that's on the call. This was some information. We need to stop and think and develop, to become leaders. I see a lot of, I consider myself a leader, but there's a lot of things that, as a leader, you still have areas you need to work on and building my brand and defining what it is. I've changed a few things from the last 10, 15 years that I've been doing this thing. And so, I can relate to what you're saying. Appreciate you so much. Miss Donna, I had sent out a message to her. She's caught in transit, I'm sure. Mobile marketing,
Okay.
you know, we want
Are
to
you
teach
there?
you guys and show you. Oh, Miss Donna, you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
We can hear
Cool.
you. You're modulating.
I'm modulating. Hi. Hi, everybody. This is Donna Lee. Um, yeah, thank you for that phone number and the everything. I ran into a internet area where, that just happened. Um, and not seeing anything. I'm just talking from memory of what I wanted to talk about. Um, I wanted to let everybody know that I told Ramon that I was going to check his new um, tool that he gave us, and somebody helped me remember what the name of it was. Um, the tool that he showed us yesterday
Auto
that's
posting.
available as yes as a PDF member. Um, we I was able to log into my phone and register for that, and um, I am going to have more on that next week. I just wanted you to know that yes, I can mobile phone. I do a lot of checking to see if I can do the same thing on a computer do on a mobile phone, so that I can let other people know that if they can't afford a computer, or if they're out on vacation, or they're gone away from their computer, to market, you can do that on your mobile phone. And also, I also like to bring up the fact that whenever you are marketing, even if it's on your laptop, be mindful that your users, you're going to probably look at your ad, uh, your site, your blog on a mobile phone. Um, I also had started my blog. Miss Patricia Reynolds has inspired me to get a blog going, and I've done that on my mobile phone through WordPress. And I'm working on two blogs at one time because Marcus has got our AMS side of the business going too. Um, and it's also very good. I was telling Renita, you have to be pretty quick with your thumb and interact with your speaker phone and your thumb at the same time, but it can be done. So realizing that people are viewing what you're typing and posting, and there are also people out there that want to be able to respond or actually do marketing on their phone. Um, and I'm kind of all over the place today. I first want to thank Renita for her presentation. That was awesome. The
Thank you.
branding and being mindful of who you are. I love the questions. Um, the one thing I think I was going to see if Renita could show on the screen for me while I was talking about it was something we're all in this group together looking at different areas to work on. Not only Facebook, because my friend Ann Moses, I think she mentioned she got put in Facebook jail for posting too much. I think we all know that can happen. And so there's other areas that Marcus is leading us to work with, and one of them is Skype. I found by searching around um, a tool called SkypeChat.net. Were you able to show that, Renita?
Yes, she has
Yes,
it.
I
Or do
have
you
it
have?
up on the screen.
Yeah. I have gone around and searched around on it. Haven't, that's just been this week. So I'm just getting myself orientated into it. This lady, I guess her name is Julie Wolf, is the presenter. And she's not asking anybody to join anything, and it's all free. She has 61 different chat rooms, and all of them are ranging from A to Z on different subjects and whatever your niche is that you want to be marketing in. So she has this different areas of teaching. Also, she's offering herself for any kind of pointers on using Skype and the Skype tools that she's offering. Um, how to group video, how to just how to use Skype and how to go into the chat rooms. I mean, I've had a Skype account for a little while now, but I never knew whenever Marcus told us to go into these chat rooms actually how to do that. So I started digging around and found this website, and it is mobile friendly. So um, I don't know if Renita was going to be able to show us in a fashion that can be recorded on how to scrape names,
Yeah,
ID.
first
Go ahead.
off, let's finish on this what you started. How to enter a Skype room, and you can click on that, and she tells how we can get into the Skype room, and I didn't realize it was so simple. But all you do is you click on the Skype logo, and that will take you to the Skype rooms. So it says click Skype rooms in the Skype directory categories, and there's all kinds of different rooms that you can pick from. So this is a great website to go to and to learn more about Skype, getting into the Skype rooms and everything. And I think if I saw, she even probably helps us, with the how to talk, like Marcus has been telling us. So this is a great website to go get further information about Skype and everything. So I really appreciated Donna doing that. We've been kind of not knowing what exactly Marcus was talking about when he said going into the Skype rooms. We kind of, even though we're at a distance, kind of looked at each other like, what? There's rooms in there, and how do you get in there? So we started looking around, and also I started. I could never figure out this Skype scraping thing that he was talking about, and since we didn't have the tool, I decided to go in this week and find out what it was for myself. I don't have the tool, and there are lots of tools that you can try for free, but then of course you got to pay for them. So, but I found that they have one, or there was a guy that had made a sales letter, and when I read his sales letter, he told exactly how to go in and scrape the ID names off of Google manually. So I decided I was going to give that a shot and see. So Donna wanted me to make a video, and I've tried all week to make a video, but because of my gigabytes and everything, y'all know that story. I'm at the end of the month, and so my internet's really slowed down. So anyway, this is going to be our video. So what you do is the very first thing, you go to Google and you type in quote affiliate unquote space quote Skype ID, and there's a space between Skype and the ID, and then another space and is an unquote. So hopefully you can see that, so that I can make that a little bigger so you can see that better. There, hopefully that helps.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then what's that?
Renita, if I could interrupt you, there might be a way if Stan has the chat open on the side box. Maybe somebody could swipe and copy it into the chat on the side box. That way everybody can just swipe it instead of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. In the message box there, hopefully.
Yes, ma'am. Paste it right there.
Okay. Got it.
Go. Thank you.
Okay, so when you do a search for that, you'll come up with around 42,000 results. So what you do is you'll see here, and I went to page 14 because that's where I'm at right now. And you see
You've been
the
scraping,
Skype
huh?
ID. Pardon?
I said you've been scraping, huh?
Yeah. So you go to the Skype ID here, and you'll see afterwards their ID. So you just take and copy that, and then you go over to your Google spreadsheet or Excel, whichever it is that you want to use, and you just paste it, Control V, right in there, and you've got your Skype ID. So then just keep going back, and here's another one, Hammett, and oh, that's a long one. Okay, so there we go, and copy and paste. So I'm not going to attempt to bring my Skype up because that just really slows my computer down. But I think you all know how to take your name here. Just you can use this last one since you've already got it copied, and open up your Skype and put it in the search bar of your Skype, and then click on search, and Skype goes in and starts finding that name, and it will list the name of the person and where they're from. And then from there, you can decide over here if you want to connect with them. And then you'll see down at the bottom, there's a bar here that when you connect with them, you can start a conversation. And with what Marcus says is, just start a conversation. Don't send out your capture page links or trying to sell them on anything that you have. Just start a conversation as you would meeting a new friend, and get to know them and be considerate of them, and start asking them, questions about themselves. And they may keep bringing you back, as he said last night, to the business side of it. But if you keep the relationship going, they will go back to that. That'll take you back to your branding, and that will give you more value and more leadership skills as you keep doing that. So that's as simple as that gets. So
Can
that's
I
in.
ask a question?
Sure.
Hi, Renita. The rooms that I just kind of brought up with that new tool that new link, if you clicked on like a niche that you were interested in, say you were in some kind of health and wellness, I think there's one that's for health and wellness. Whenever that opens up, then those would be the names. Does it to go into, if that's who you wanted to talk to, I guess.
Yeah, you could connect with those names. Yeah.
But it wouldn't be. Would it be on? It wouldn't be on Google then, right? It would be through
No.
the chat thing.
Right.
Okay.
Right. These are just what you get off of Google, and you can change that keyword there, affiliate, to MLM. I did that, and what I found was you get some of the big MLMers. Also, if you're in a totally different field, you can use like a medical term up there, journalism. You could use, whatever their keywords are. So you can use any keyword there to get the Skype ID. So like a business person, CEO maybe would be one.
You could probably put their company name.
That's possible, yeah.
PLC, Skype IDs, whoever has that in their name, or
Okay.
Opportunity Launch Skype IDs.
Right.
Let me scrape some of you guys.
Let's see what we get.
Oh, I don't think that. Is anybody put one?
Oh,
My
that's
English teacher here. uh,
right.
so, so I don't think opportunity launch is there. Let's see. Yeah. Here, well, no, that's not it. So, yeah. So you can use your different keywords for that.
Yeah, that's how we're just
Right.
picking up opportunity. Great job, Miss Donna, Miss Renita.
Yes. Thanks. I don't want to apologize, but I just want to say that's kind of all I have today with my position where I am and everything. About to go through a toll booth up here, so I just want to say thank you, everybody. If there's any questions, I would I really want to help people use their phones and use their tablets, and I really would like to know if there's any questions that I can help with, because I help Renita when we talk on the phone, and she said you should talk about that on Friday. So I don't I guess I don't know, or nobody knows what their question is until they run into an error. But whenever they run into that problem, I really invite you to message me, and say, hey Donna, how do you copy and paste again, or how do you, whatever it is they're needing to do. Please don't hesitate to message me on Facebook, or uh, I
I
think
have a
that one page.
question.
Yes.
This is Lonnie.
Hi, Lonnie.
How you doing this morning? Thank you. Now, I'm totally new to the phone and that sort of thing. So, where would you direct a person like myself who is totally new to this phone concept of using it in my business besides just calling people on the phone? Like, is there a site I could go and start off, with the ABCs of just trying to even get myself to close to where you at? I mean, you're way advanced. And
Wow.
thank you so much, but you are. I need to know just the basic stuff, and then I can get to, you know.
What I want to ask first is what Renita has been telling us about this morning is branding. First of all, are you mobile friendly on your phone with all of your media? Do you have Facebook on your phone? Do you have Google Plus on your phone? LinkedIn, Instagram? Um, do you have those installed? And are you uh, I don't know what to say. Do you have all of those on your phone as being
I
able
I
to
have
use
a
them?
I have a few of those features on my phone. Yeah, I have a nice Android phone. I even got a scanner on here and stuff like that. But you know, to actually use my phone the way you're using your phone, it's like you are in advance. So I'm glad you're teaching.
Right.
I just
The
need to bridge
the
the
thing I'm
gap
saying,
between your teaching and where I'm at with the phone. So, I need to
right?
like go to YouTube someplace and see a video. That's where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah, YouTube also. Install those on your phone. What you could do, you have Google Chrome on your phone?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's
Well,
just been sitting there. You're using your stuff. Mine's just been sitting there.
right. Well, um, use making sure you have all the same things that you have on your computer. Have them on your phone. They are available. You can go into the search bar on your phone just like you can go into the search bar on your computer. And if it's something you frequently go to, like opportunity launch, um, your opportunity launch site, you want to type that into your Google Chrome bar, and then you can go over to the right of that. There's the three little lines, and you can click on that. That drops down a menu. Then you want to bookmark that site because you go there frequently, and it can become an icon on your page, on your
Desktop.
I want to call it the desktop. Yeah, it's your desktop. It's your front page. You have probably anywhere from 3 to 5 screens that you can swipe your phone back and forth to, and you can make that a instantaneous thing that you don't have to type it in every time. So you can bookmark your opportunity launch page. You can bookmark your blog. You can bookmark anything if it's something you're going to want to go to frequently, and put those on there just like they were an app. Uh, Facebook, I have that in an app. I have my Google Plus in an app. I have Instagram, YouTube. All of those things are just a touch of my thumb to open them up. Then from there, it's and also my emails. I have 4 different email addresses in my phone, or five different email addresses in my phone. And Gmail has an inbox. And over on the left, if I have 3 different Gmail addresses, if I click on the top left corner, I want to see which email I want to go to. I have DB Lee, I have Gmail 5 unit, I have Crazyfoot 490, I have my live.com. All of those, if you click on the left top corner of your inbox, it's going to drop down and say, okay, which email do you want to go to, Donna? It's not going to ask me that, but it's going to show them all up to where I can go in and click on each one of those. That's the email part of it. Then, in drafts, or say you've got something in your drafts, like Ramon has been teaching us, if we're going to use an email over and over again, to keep a copy in your draft. So if you want to go into the drafts of your email box so you can send it out to a new person that just signed up, you want to send them a welcome letter, you click on the inbox, and then a menu will drop down to what else is in your Gmail. So you go down and scroll down to your draft, open up that draft, and then you copy and paste it. Then that goes into your clipboard. And then you go and you compose a message to that new person with their email address at the top, and put your subject line in. And then you go to the body and you hold down your thumb and paste it, or you can go back to your clipboard and paste it from the clipboard and then send them a message from your draft. You can. What happened? Am I still here? Hello?
Yeah, you still
Hey,
here.
hey, Miss Donna. The best thing
Yeah.
I've been teaching this cellular phones for the past 8 years. I work for Verizon and T-Mobile. You need
Yes.
to
Yes.
familiarize yourself with your phone. Every phone is different. Every phone has a different type of operating system. What works on a Samsung is totally different from LG to Apple to every. You can't tell a person how to operate their phone. You have to know your phone. You have to. That's your first step, is to learn and familiarize yourself with the navigation of your phone. You can't learn something if you're not using it. So you have to start whatever you're doing on your computer. You have to start thinking and searching and researching different ways to do it on your phone. So um, we could spend hours teaching you how to do it on your phone. We want you to be able
Right.
to start using your phone. If you're locked into the computer, get off of the computer and start doing some of these things on your phone. And and I teach people, it's not so much that kids are smarter than us, it's they're fearless. They go and discover. These phones are intuitive. They've been created for you to discover, touch, and all that thing. You have to make a connection. As we get older, we don't want to discover and we don't want to try. So that's why I said you really have to get in and start doing more activity with your phone, and you will come to the realization of how it actually works and functions. Every phone is different. I couldn't do none of that stuff on my Mac phone or my iPhone that Miss Donna just said, because it's not set up that way. So You have to learn your phone and how it works, really, to teach you how to do that on your phone. But these other things, apps are out here that make your job a lot easier and a lot smoother. Just research the app and whatever you're looking for. If you want a writing app, look for that. It's in your Play Store, it's in your Apple Store, wherever it's at. It's in your App Center. Look for the apps for whatever you're looking for. Skype has an app. Netflix has an app. Everybody has an app. So that's where you want to start at. Start practicing with these things. We have Ramon. He's going to come on. We don't want to hold you guys here a whole bunch of time, a long length of time. We have mobile marketing every Friday. We have Miss Donna. She's like she says, Miss Donna, make sure you give them out your phone number so we can get in contact with you for those people that need special lessons on how to do their phone. I've been doing this for a long time. I spend hours teaching people how to use their phone that they spend every day of their awakening day with, and they never learn how to use their phone. So it's up to them on their own time to really learn how to use their phone. Ramon, are you
Right.
there?
Yes,
Message
I
me on
am.
Facebook, and then I hand out my phone number to you after after I find out who you
Yeah.
are and what your question is.
Right.
Talk on the phone.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Message
you.
me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Uh huh. Thanks.
We good?
Yes. All right. Go ahead.
Good morning. That's okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and just answer a quick question. We had a quick question yesterday how the matrix works with PDL. I just want to get it out of the way now. That way you guys can get an idea. And then, when you do bring somebody in, you give them the right answer. The system works, and then let me just show you a second. Let me go ahead and take the screen. As you can see here, this is a Matrix with opportunity launch. This is the free side. I'm just going to give you this as an example. When someone joins PDL, it looks similar. It's going to be a 3x3 just like this. Now, we only have one button to join PDL. It's a one join link. You click that join link, you are placed in the next available position. It could be under anyone. They're not going to end up, they could potentially end up under you if you are in the next available position to receive spillover. So when someone joins PDL and they subscribe and they make that $25 payment, they're going to be added to the queue. Once their payment has been accepted by authorized.net, then they're going to be, or the payment process, then they're going to be placed into the next available position. So let's just say this is me. Well, it is me, but let me just say you bring in two people, okay? They may not end up in your structure. They could end up in San Warren's structure. They can end up in Donna's structure or Renita's structure. Just because you brought them in doesn't mean they're going to end up in your structure. This is how PDL works. We all collectively together are placing people in everyone's structure. So if you are the next available person to receive that spillover, it'll be that it always works on threes. Let me give you an example. It always works on threes with PDL. PDL has the PDL admin and then the first three people. Once that's full, the next set of people start to come in. The first person will be placed here. The next available position here under this person. The next person won't be placed here. They'll be placed here. Okay, because we're going to split it just like that. And the third person will be placed here. And then it will go back and do the same thing here, the next available spot here, and then here. That's why many of you who see one in your structure right now, that's a great thing, which means that there's only two other people that are going to receive their second and third, and then it's going to go right back to you. And then you're going to receive your second, they're going to receive their second, and so on. That's how the spillover works in PDL. And then once your first level's full, then we work on the next people in line. Do you guys understand that method? I just want to make sure you guys understand when you receive, when a member joins PDL, they're going to be placed anywhere, next available position. It could be under someone that's in your structure, could be under someone else that's never in your structure in opportunity launch. You still will receive that $5 referral if you sign them up through your capture page, your opportunity launch capture page. If they fill that out, and they join PDL and you're already a paid member of PDL, then you will get the $5 referral. Okay? Now, if you're not a member of PDL and you referred, say, 10 people, and those 10 people signed up for PDL, and you have not yet, PDL admin will receive that $5 referral, not you, because you didn't upgrade to PDL. But when you do, then you will start to receive that $5 referral. That's a lot of money, a lot of missed out money, if you ask me. I don't want to miss out on any income. So, what is going to be benefits for you? Simple. Get into Opportunity Launch, join PDL, get the phenomenal array of tools, plus the ones that are coming, upgrade, and start referring people. You get $5 referral bonus for every upgraded member that you refer. Unlimited income. Okay? Just want to make sure you guys are aware of how that works. Now, when you receive spillover, your first level, no matter if San brought them in, myself, coach, it could be anyone that have brought this person in. Once they fall in your structure, your first level is $10 per member you're going to be receiving. The second level is $5, and the third level is $5. Once you are in profit, if you have more than $25, you can withdraw from your first wallet. More than $25, you can withdraw from your first wallet. That's PDL 1 and 2 wallet. The second wallet is for level 3. Once you have more than $59, you're going to be able to withdraw the rest of that. The referral wallet is unlimited amount of money. You can withdraw that at any time. We will be paying out on Wednesdays. Wednesdays is the payout. If you put an order, if you put in a withdrawal, and let's say this Wednesday that just passed, you put in a withdrawal, you're not going to receive it on that same day. It takes a week because we have to transfer the funds accordingly, and then it takes time to process. So the week after, you'll receive it on that Wednesday. So just be aware. You're not going to receive it immediately. We have to pay out a week in advance. We have to give us a week in advance. That way we know, because there's going to be many payments being submitted during the time frame. So accordingly, we have to take time for it to be the money from reach the processor to the bank account, from the bank account to your account. So I want to make sure you guys understand that. So it takes about 3 to 4 to 5 business days. So that's why we want to pay out on Wednesdays and give us a week to pay you. So this Wednesday, if you make a withdrawal by this Wednesday, the next Wednesday you'll receive it in your account, or whatever payment processor. Well, obviously the Bitcoin is what we prefer. That'll be the best and easiest way to pay you, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you guys are aware of that. That being said, that's all I wanted to share. So when you receive spillover, it's because you are next in line to receive it. If you got one person there, be very, very excited, because now you are in line, and you have to start receiving your people, your spillover. It's everybody gets 3. Once everybody gets 3, it's going to fill out a 3 by 3, because that's how it's built. 3 by 9, 3, 9, and then 27. And everybody's got 3. So everybody gets 3, your structure will be full. Once your 3 by 3 is full, you should be bringing in $210 monthly just from the matrix, and then the unlimited referral money. Okay. That being said, you're going to be then take that $59. Opportunity Launch admin, PDL admin is going to take that $59, and we're going to work it out right now with Marcus to go ahead and roll that into Opportunity Launch from your profit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So that being said, now the income there is going to start building up. I mean, the money here is great and all, but you want that bigger income. You want to get to that 5 by 3 money, that retirement money. That's our goal. And so far, so good. We just got to keep promoting. Everybody has to do their part. Stop promoting the auto poster. Give that as a feature for PDL to get more signups in here. There's some ads I will be sending. I'll be placing some ads inside both Facebook groups. In the files section, there's going to be ads about the auto poster. It's going to explain the auto poster. Okay, I'm working on another tool right now as we speak. I'm having difficulties, but I was able to do some of it, and I'm working on that now. That's going to be the next available tool, which is just a bunch of images, video, stock stuff, good stuff that you can download to your computer, and you're going to be able to upload it, or you can use it for your website, web page. Do as you wish, ladies and gentlemen. As of right now, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm working on that, but that'll be the next available tool. It's fantastic, and it's free for everybody in PDL. Okay, that's going to be the next thing. We got much, much more in store for you as time goes by, but everybody has to do their part in bringing in um, new members to our program. And for those of you that have received an income, that show an income, show some pictures. If you have a withdrawal ready to go, go ahead and hit the button. I mean, it's your money. You don't have to wait to hit the withdrawal button. There's no time frame or limit or anything like that, ladies and gentlemen. If you have money there, it's yours. Just make sure you hit that button. I would if it's mine. Just making sure you guys understand that. That's all I want to share today. Thank you for letting me speak on your day, Renita and Donna. I appreciate you both.
Yep, yep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And
Thank you.
and we want to get you guys, make sure you guys understand. I'm with Ramon. I have a lot of people not understanding the matrix and how it works. And you guys, um, what we want to be is problem solvers and solution innovators, and that's what we did with PDL. I don't want to insult anybody. I don't want to put anybody down, but I like to put it out and I keep it real. I'm not sugarcoating nothing for nobody. I've looked at most of you guys in opportunity launch, and you haven't been able to bring in one or two people. You fell in love with the system, and it's all good. But now you want to make some money. You've been in other opportunities, but you still haven't developed your skills. We've been waiting on you, and we continue to wait. We came up with a system where we don't have to wait to help you anymore. By geometric progression, you guys look that up. I probably made it up, but just look it up. By geometric progression, you got people that's falling under them. Lonnie, Sue, Sherry, Tony Shaver, Donna Wembley, Stephanie. This person doesn't have none of these people, but they fell under this person. And as you see what Ramon said, one person went here, the next person went there, the next person went here. Now, when it starts to fill again, it's going to go here, and it feels left to right evenly, fairly, for everybody to be compensated, spread it through the system, so you guys can understand and see it as it feels. Once it fills, if you didn't bring none of these people in, you'd have maxed out at the $200 level, which doesn't really matter. We tend to lose our focus. We're not focusing on making $200 to $400. Yeah, the $5 to infinity is great, but guess where your real money is? The whole reason why you even entered into this program, I hope, is because you want your opportunity launch um, business to really flourish. And this is how you're going to do it, because all these people, even though they're sitting here, ultimately are going to be at $59, and they're going to be $59 upgraded under their sponsor. So it doesn't matter where they fall in this matrix, they are still your people. And you don't need to contact these people. You don't need their phone number. You don't need their email address. They're not here so you can recruit them or market to them or teach them anything. They are here because they want to help you make an income by not your efforts, by the efforts of our total team. So you guys, we want to, if you are in our system, just be patient. By everybody working together, you're going to get some spillover. You're going to get those people, and you're going to have people falling under you. It just takes time for people to get acclimated to the system. We still have a lot of work to do. On Wednesday, put in, like Ramon said, put in your withdrawals. But I want you guys to know that I'm not going through a whole bunch of hoops like Marcus does. I see the headache that he goes through trying to get people paid out money. We want to make it as simple and easy as possible. Get your Coinbase accounts, click the button on Wednesday. You'll have your money delivered to you before by Wednesday of the following week. Just that simple. It'll be in your Coinbase. If you want to use it, some of you guys have the availability to getting the debit cards for free. I don't have that in my state. You have to go to Coinbase. It's 24. states that have it, you can get a debit card and you can go to work with that debit card like your bank card. If not, transfer the money to your bank, and it only takes 2 business days for it to get into your bank. So you're going to be able to get this money on a residual basis. If you make $5, it's $5 every month. If you make 10, just think of it that way, and what you'll be able to do in your opportunity launch business. Miss Donna, Miss Renita, thank you guys. Next time, you guys will have the full run. And if you want to go ahead and have people call in and do a lot of teaching, you could do that. But well, like I said, I would just hold those questions for the end, and then if they want to stay on, as long as they want to stay on, we can do that. But you need to get familiarized with your phone. That way, you can ask questions that have to do with actually being a network marketer and not learning how to do your phone. Because I see that every day in the phone industry. I eat, sleep, drink the phone industry. So I'm familiar with that. Most people don't know how to use their phone, period. And that's where you should start. Learn to use your phone. All right. Thank you guys. Let me stop this and